Thanks, Jogo. Yo, sorry guys, I thought I was streaming. My bad, guys. Yo, sorry guys, I thought I was streaming. Yeah, I forgot to press live on YouTube. Nice. Well, I guess VIP got a good trade. My bad, guys. Yeah, I wasn't this long here. Holding up to 858, but I got stopped at break even. But I don't know if anyone in the VIP took this and their stop was a little bit more sensitive than, or less sensitive than mine, then they could be in a winning trade here. But I don't know, it just wasn't looking as strong on VWAP. So I just set my stop break even. ES is putting good wicks in on the 5 and the 15, or pretty much anything above the 5. Honestly, same with NQ. Dang, we are not able to get above this level. I might actually short it on that. If this breaks structure, I'm shorting this. No structural break. Let me see what levels we got on Bookmap. Got a lot of levels above on Bookmap. $850, $875. Honestly, I'm liking that bottom wick. Kind of wanting to buy into that. But this is choppy right now, so. The fact that we're fighting so hard on this level, I think it's pretty clear whichever way we break out, we might make a pretty big move. So if we can break structure to any which way off this key level, I will be willing to take that trade. So if you break structure to the upside off this key level, I'll go long. If you break it going down, I'll go short. Someone's getting squeezed here. I just don't know who. Ooh, big level just came in at 82. All right, 82 filled, squeezed. I'm gonna join this short. This would have been a better entry if we get it. But I'm gonna get in right now just in case it starts dumping. That guy got squeezed out. It looks like he got squeezed out at least. I'm gonna try a hand at this chop fest. Let's see if we can get something here, guys. I think we can break that low here. We can maybe try to squeeze out a value. But value's been hold pretty well. Ideally, if you guys are in like minis, or I mean not minis, micros, I probably have my stop at least like here. But I'm trading minis here, so I don't want to risk more than 500 on a trade. Definitely not the best stop. Nice. Can we flip value? Nice, huge. Huge, huge, huge. Oh man, let's go guys. I was actually trying to add one into this. If it came back up to retest the bottom of value, I was gonna add, but it just, this thing is going. Nice, nice, nice. Guys, the idea behind this trade was pretty simple, right? Like we saw a lot of rejection up here off this key level and off of VWAP too, right? And the moment, honestly, I joined this late. I should have joined it off this candle, but the moment it broke structure to the downside, like you just go whichever way that, you know, buyers or sellers want, and your edge is higher. So really simple trade. The VWAP is just like extra confluence. Like this yellow level here, just not being able to break this is highly confluent as well. And then I think what was like the tipping point was when that huge buyer came in and he just got squeezed out on Bookmap. It's pretty massive. There's a big level at 24/7. Did we already hit 24/7? No, we didn't. 24/7, really big level. There we go, guys. Good old trade here. Good little trade. Nice. That was a pretty massive win. Let's go. This is dumping. Yeah, I wish I took this on my XFA. Yeah, because if you're in this could go down to that 600 level that we were talking about. We're probably gonna get some deep retracement, so this is not a good place to join in. But if we can get up to retest even London low here, I think this would be pretty valid for another short entry. I believe it's like an 83% chance of reversal on second deviation as well, which is right where we're at. So yeah, this is definitely not the area to go short. But in terms of bias on the day, we are still bearish and might look for another entry short. We'll see. We did sweep Asia low. Yeah, there's a lot of long confluences here too, but I think overall sellers are gonna. I believe sellers are gonna win today, so I'm gonna fish out another short. Maybe look to join the short on my XFA here too. Wow, what a retest. Okay, I'm looking here. This is bearish distribution. What level is that at? 773. If we close about 773, we are actually bullish. Is this 773? Let me get a ray out. Yeah, I'd be looking, this is where I'd be looking at short. I'm watching this right now. Watch this on 15. That is a pretty convincing wick, but has not closed yet. I want to see us keep on closing below value here. If you get like one or two more candle closes below value, I'm gonna look to join this short. It's already looking good. I'm gonna go short on this. This is another one of our setups. This is bearish distribution. If this closed above 773, this would have been a huge long. And that's the ideal setup that we like to take on this. But because the market's so bearish and we're getting bearish distribution, I think it's a valid edge to try to short it here. All right, I'm gonna set this in profit here. Whoa, oh, I never got filled on this. Oh no, I thought I got filled. Oh, that's unlucky. Well, if you guys are in, congrats. I didn't get filled. Oops. I thought I clicked sell market. I clicked sell ask. That's unfortunate. And that would have been a huge trade too. Yeah, I'd hold this down at 600. That is unfortunate, boys. That would have been a massive trade. If we break second deviation, that's the point where you can either TP or add I think I'd add to this. This is looking heavy, boys. Market's heavy right now. Oh man, I am so sad I didn't get filled on that. I would say it doesn't really matter on this account, but because we already hit our base hit, our profitable day for the payout, but still, it just makes me sad. Yeah, huge levels at 600. You guys see that on Bookmap? Those orders are massive down there. Yeah, 600 is definitely where I'd be looking. This is going down. Nice, going straight toward those Bookmap levels. That's also that. It's just a level that sellers capitulate or buyers capitulated at, right? With the news of the war. So this is a key level. I would definitely not be wanting to hold this position unless buyers flip, right? If buyers flip off that level, then it's just a level to watch right now. So we hit that first level on Bookmap. Did we? Oh, we got really close to it. Where's that level at? 620 is the first level. Dude, I'm kind of sad I didn't get filled on that. Such a nice setup. Great discipline not getting in when you didn't get filled. Yeah, thank you, man. I think I have to like almost physically sit on my hands. Let's get down to that first level at 620. We didn't hit that, right? Yeah, we hit 630. We need to get down to 620 here. ES has closed below 700 as well. So ES is losing 700. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful price action, guys. Take advantage. This is where we print. is glowing on Bookmap. Yeah, dude, these are whale orders, guys. There's a big levels. 620 is actually the biggest level, so if you guys are still in the short, I'd definitely be looking to take partials at 620. But 600 is the level that I believe is going to be retested. But it might like do a big bounce off 620 and then come back down. I don't know. It's just a level that I think we have to test. I was down 1,000 today, but I caught this short both times, first and the retest. Thank you, JMK. I came back from my 1,000 loss. P&L 300 now. Let's go, dude. Congrats, man. That's why big wins are just so important. Good stuff, man. Didn't trust that doji candle. Yeah, this doji candle down here. I mean, those Bookmap levels are still pretty convincing. Could be getting front ran a little bit. That's a big yoink. Retest of Asia low. I might look for another short entry here. Closing above Asia low here is a little sus though. Yeah, no, I'm still bearish on this. I don't know how far this is going to retrace, but I'm definitely still bearish on this. If you look at how every candle closed, they just closed bearish. The 4 hour just closed. So I think it's just retesting. The 4 hour broke structure to the downside. So I think this is going to be the top of the 4 hour wick. Big level at 725, we just hit it. We're getting absorbed. That's good. It's also that's at value area low. There's another big level at 750. Oh, that's London low. Dude, what a retest here. Volatility is high, guys. Make sure to take your profits. That is crazy. It's already like back up to our entry on the second short. We're retesting value area low here. Let me see what ES is doing. Yeah, I mean, ES broke structure to the downside as well. Just filled its gap. I'm still not bullish on this, but this is a pretty serious retest, so. I thought it was about trying to have a high win rate, but realized lower win rates and a higher RR works too, yeah. Yeah, I would say higher win rate, lower RR works better for prop firms. And it's just not my edge, right? So I end up blowing up a multitude of accounts, but you know, when my edge is edging, I take pretty big payouts. So overall, it's still positive net P&L. All right, honestly, dude, NQ is like starting to reclaim value here. If this doesn't wick down on like at least the 5 minute, bears could be in trouble. But personally, I'm still bearish on this, and I will be looking short if we start to break structure to the downside on a lower time frame. So I want like 720 to be closed under. I think we're getting it. I'll try the short. It stops in a not a bad spot either. See if we can take this down to that 620 level. Let me see if those buyers left. No, they're still there. $620 is still bright. That was a crazy front run of those orders. Yeah, we weren't able to reclaim value. It's retesting value again. Nice. Good price action. Yeah. Ooh. You can see that rejection off value here again. Nice. This is fine. The longer we stay below value, like even if we're just like chugging away, like staying at this level for like the next like 20 minutes, it's fine. It just increases the chance that this goes down. We just want to keep on holding below value. Edging value is crazy, yeah. Need to break that level, the 695 level. I think a lot of people are gonna flip here, so it's almost, I think it might almost be worth adding. I'm gonna flip this key level. If we flip this key level, I should say. ES is looking a little stronger. I'm just still not convinced on buys yet. Come on, let's drop. Ooh, alright, I'm gonna stop taking. Unfortunate. ES is testing his VWAP right now. I think watch out, if ES flips his VWAP, then I think NQ can come up to test its VWAP as well. I think overall market's still bearish. Higher time frame is bearish, but we're just getting retests on lower time frame, so it's probably better to still sit out, but look for shorts. Maybe when we try breaking value again, or maybe on VWAP. I think those would be two good areas to look for shorts, but I think trying to play the counter trend is a little more risky going for longs here. I think if you do get a good long entry, it's gonna be a scalp, right? It's not something that you really want to be holding into the higher time frame price action. Yeah, 800. There's a level at 800. Chasing trades. Yeah, ES is starting to flip his VWAP. This could be scalp up, but like I said, I personally I'm not willing to take any longs, but this could be retesting a little higher, right? ES broke structure to the upside on the 5. So that is pretty bullish in the short term at least. 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute on ES is still bearish. Nice. Back below value. 3 seconds for the close. Can we close within or outside of value? It's fighting. Four more seconds? 5 more seconds? Nice. Let's close outside. That is bearish. So ES rejected off of VWAP. Wasn't able to flip it. No. Looks like there's still a little struggle here though. Bearish break, below value. This could be the short entry. I think I'm not going to take any more trades on this account. We already hit our base that we need, so I don't want to risk it right now. Just secure the payout on this. Nice. Starting to move. I'm gonna take this on my XFA. Down to like 620. See if we can start pushing through. Gotta flip this base here. That 620 level is still massive. I'm in on the short on my XFA. Testing 663 base. 658 level that I got rejected off. Rejecting off that a little bit right now. Gotta break 658. Come down, break 658. Nice. Let's see a good down candle off of that. Oof. Alright, I got stopped out. Oh yeah, getting a little choppy up here, or down here. $602, yeah, I'm still looking at that 600 level, but it's getting choppy down here, right? A lot of people are getting rid of their position down here. The market's shooting up. Nice. gotta make it through like 650. If we make it through 650, this is gonna just drop straight to like 620. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 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 Yeah, unfortunately that took me out. That wick up, but just what I get. But yeah. Overall, guys, like higher time frame is still bearish. So even if you get these, like, honestly, how big was this retest? That was 100 point like retest retracement, but market's still bearish, so it's like still valid to look for shorts, you know. But it's like trying to look for longs in this type of price action is just not in your favor. Can you stream the other chart? What other chart? My trading view? Oh shoot, I just realized. Oh no. I didn't have my P&L up. Sorry guys. Oh man, that makes me a little sad. Yep, your trade? I'm not in a trade. I was in a trade on my top step, but I got tapped out of it on that wick. All right, we came down to that 620 level. 620 getting absorbed. Can we push through? Huge day, guys. Especially if you guys are in the trade from up here, from our original entry. If you guys ate that entire short, like, congrats. Having like absolute balls of steel holding it through 100 point of retracement. It's a 200 point trade. Just exited? Good stuff, Jomo. Let's go, man. Now it's gonna dump. I could. I think the buyers are just not here. Not right now, at least. Yeah, just look at the hourly chart right now too. Like that has room. The 4 hour chart as well, that has room to go. Yeah, you can probably absolutely hold this, but definitely safer to like be exiting now, right? This isn't where you want to re-enter. 45.50 possible for today. 45.50, yeah. I want to say anything below. Like I said, if this level flips the 600, like we are good for probably like 300. Yeah, maybe like 350 is where I'd be looking. 350 to 300. But if this level holds, we could see a pretty big push up as well. So like this is like even if I was in this trade all the way from, what was that, like 800 where we like first entered, like I would have probably fully exited here. I think the edge is not there to like hold it to test this level. Like I rather just exit here, and if it's flipping, I'll just re-enter, rather than trying to hold it and losing a lot of profits if this wants to yoink up. But I don't know, just looking at how the higher time frames candles closed, I think this is gonna go lower. Looks like the bottom of the daily range that we've been in for a month. That's also true, yeah. We're close. I would say like 460 is more like the bottom, right? Bunch of wicks, or a bunch of lows down at 460. So I do think this could come down a little further. Like 350 and 300 if it wants to really come down. Okay, and that would have been our final TP, guys, at 600. I'm green for the day and don't want to take L's over trading, so good night / good morning, guys. It's 4:30 a.m. for me. I haven't slept. Sounds good, man. Have a good night. Sleep like a baby, being green. Alrighty, how many likes are we at? 14 likes, 100 viewers. Let's get some likes on the video, guys. Let's do the giveaway. I've got a couple of fun ideas for giveaways, so if you can get to 100 likes, we'll do a giveaway for Lucid Flex 50k or a Hypertix 50k. Ooh. New buyers came in at this level. People are buying this up. You guys see that on Bookmap? Big buyer just bought. Huge buyer coming in. Huge buyer. They are getting absorbed, bro. Oh no. I think they're getting squeezed out, guys. I think this is going. Dang. Dude. Bookmap is just so fun to watch. Holy. They're getting squeezed so hard right now. Oh man. No, I have a little indicator that tells me whether it's a buyer or seller. What's it called? Is it this one? I remember reading through it, and it said like the green was buyers and then red was sellers. This is a green mark. Unless I read that wrong, but. Ooh, never mind. They're pushing it up. Yeah. But this, we already had our expansion, guys. We're gonna get chop here. I think this area is gonna be very choppy. But whichever way it breaks out of this, then I think it'd be pretty valid to look for. We did have our orb or our IB set here too. I think this is our IB, right? This. Which instant funding account is, dude, Hypertix is probably the best instant funding. It's not even that much more expensive. It's a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but actually, is it? Wait, how much is instant funding at like? Personally, I think Hypertix has the best, just in terms of its specs. But let me check the pricing. I think that's pretty make it or break it as well. So Lucid Direct 50K, yeah, oh yeah. Hypertix 50K Direct is $220, and it has no consistency. Which is, I think that in itself is like enough to go with Hypertix. But they also have, it's end of day trailing, so no intraday. And then it had one more good thing about it. Let me check, I think. Hypertix. Let me look them up. Yeah, so their instant accounts have no consistency, end of day trailing, and this is their Instant Pro Plus. Oh, and no profit target. So, I mean, I like, you literally can't ask for more. I guess their only gotcha on the account is that their daily drawdown is a hard breach. So you just can't hit their daily drawdown. And I think their daily drawdown on the 50K is like 1,250, which is not even like that bad already. I mean, it's like, it's just there so you don't like full port the whole instant funded account, because it's pretty cheap too. I think it just keeps it financially reasonable for hyperticks to have that. Otherwise, people will just flip the account, the buy-in, and just full port it. So, yeah, the only thing about it is that daily loss limit is hard breach, but the daily loss limit is pretty wide as well, 1250. So, yes, instant funded. Like I'm loving this instant funded account right now, and I'm considering grabbing a full stack of these. So yeah, I would definitely check it out, guys. They are running a promo, 55% off for first time users. And you can use my code if you want. If you don't want to, no worries, no hard feelings. The only thing is daily loss limit hard breach. That would mean the max drawdown is, well, no, technically no, because you can still, you just can't lose that much in a day, but you still have your full drawdown like the next day, right? It just keeps you from full porting. I think that's the only thing. Like if you lose 1,000 in one day, you can still have a 1,000 drawdown on the next day, right? Okay, so buyers protected this. This is looking fairly protected at the moment. But I do think this is going to be a little choppy around this area. I'm not willing to take a long here or a short here unless it's fairly convincing. But yeah, I think a long here would be valid if ES starts breaking back into value. The ES right now is rejecting off of value. So this could just be really, really choppy here. How do you mark value area? So there's two ways to mark it, and I think Jeff asked this earlier too. The way I personally like to mark it is using VWAP and the standard deviation. So I use the first standard deviation on the VWAP as the value area, which is kind of like this wider line, right? This dotted line. That's my value area. But this VRVP up here, or on the left side, so this is actually anchored to the day. I didn't realize. Well, I'm pretty sure it's anchored to the day. Let me double check that. Yeah, so this is anchored to the day. I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the start of this VRVP is, but custom time. Assuming that the VRVP is oh wait, hold on. Wait, what a push. Oh yeah, this is held, guys. That's convincing. This is a convincing push. Your longs are flying. Let's go, dude. Congrats. Wish I took that on my XFA now. I wish I took everything on my XFA. But yeah, the fixed range volume profile, not visible range. So this volume profile on the left is anchored to the day, and you see the blue, the darker blue, that's the value area. You can see it lines up decently well with the actual value area. It's a little off, but if you use this on like TradingView, the visible range, or not visible, the fixed range volume profile, and fix it to the Globex open, which is at 3 p.m. East, no, 6 p.m. Eastern, you'll see that the value area on the volume profile is very, very, very similar to the standard deviations on the VWAP. I don't know why this one's like so far apart, but usually they're not this far apart. They're fairly close. So I just don't know what time of day this this volume profile is anchored to right now. Oof, that is volatility right there. ES is still in value, so this has potential for longs still. I'd just be watching ES. I think depending on what ES does here, NK is gonna follow, so. Alrighty, let's get some more likes on the video, guys. We're at 20 likes, 100 viewers. If we get to 100 likes, we'll give away free accounts. Oh wow, what a dump. Oh man, yo Avi, I hope you took some profits, man. This came back all the way down. That is insane. How many points was that? The 5-minute wick, yeah. That is crazy. Bro, why does this not work? Alright, 24. Well, that's about 100 points. 100 points up, 100 points down. In like less than 10 minutes. You're holding, you're confident, let's go. I am not confident in that top wick, but more power to you. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I personally would probably just like not trade the rest of the session. I think this is gonna be pretty choppy around this area. What time is it? It's only 8 or 11. Yeah, we're gonna go into New York lunch in about an hour as well. Yeah, I'm done for today. Yeah, Yopi. I think it's a good idea to just be flat. I mean, that was really, really good price action. And honestly, if you're green, just take it, man. And then, like, don't lose it. Come back tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get off too pretty soon. I think we're struggling to hit some likes, so probably just do like an Instagram giveaway. Maybe we'll do another code hiding video. Dude, did I show you guys? Let's see. I might have showed you guys this yesterday, but this is what so I hit the code in the video and someone sent me screenshots. Oh wait, I have to do it this way. Bro was like going through like every possible combination of the code. Isn't that crazy? Can you see that? That's dedication, man. Alrighty guys, yeah, I'm probably off for the day. My personal opinion on the market is that this is going to be choppy, but we're probably going to chug down still. But it's like, it's pretty 50-50 at this level, right? And I would just say, you know what, like all the technicals are still bearish, so unless more like really big buyers come in, which they have been coming in, but unless they like continue to really push this up, I think we're going to chug down. Market structure is just bearish on the 4 hour and the hour. Like higher time frame market structure is just bearish, so I personally play off that, but also I would personally just not trade this, so. Alright guys, really, really good trading session today. Congrats if you're green. Even if you're red, like, honestly, just take the red day and then, yeah, just come back tomorrow, man. Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by the stream, boys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.